Hello everyone, welcome once again to this learning flight experience. Remember, I'm your pilot. Peace Anamneze is my name. This afternoon we'll be continuing with real estate negotiations. We have been discussing it for the past 2 weeks. And today we'll be discussing about phases in real estate negotiations. Remember, if you're getting to this platform for the first time, we discuss about legal, real estate, and corporate training. Okay, so today I've decided to put a bit of legal, real estate, and corporate training together in one. All right, because I'm also a corporate trainer certified in Nigeria. All right, so we decided to go into nitty-gritty of negotiation so you will understand it. All right, so we started from the foundation. Please, I encourage you, go and see the previous videos where I discuss about what I define negotiations, started with sources of negotiations, and today I'll be talking about phases in negotiations. Okay, so number one, you always remember I try to make a bullet point and then I'll discuss from that. So number one on my list is establish joint objectives. In real estate negotiation, remember I mentioned that negotiation means working out in any deal with the best possible deal. All right, so what is important is that you are focused on what do I want to walk away from this negotiation table. Your eyes must be on the goal, and that is important, so that when new offers comes up, you'll be able to know how to deal with it and bring it forward or to suit your own interests. All right, very important, because if you don't understand this, remember we mentioned different sources of negotiation power. All these people will use each and or maybe all the sources of negotiation power to influence the decision, and you walk away unsatisfied. So it's important to see that video. So today we'll be looking at phases in negotiation. One, establish joint objectives. Whenever you are on negotiation table, you will be able to ask yourself, have we reached the point where we have joint objectives? I want to achieve 1, 2, 3. My other party wants to achieve 1, 2, 3. So that is established. Now that we have established our joint objectives, we move to areas of disagreement. Okay, what are the areas of disagreement? You itemize it. Okay, because that is going to be where the negotiation will now start from. All right, number three, identify your areas of agreement. Okay, so now you have joint objectives fully recognized and stated down so that it can help parties. You have your areas of agreement. Identify your areas of agreement so that it will help to move the negotiation forward. And now you are coming to the areas of disagreement. Now, how do we go about this? Assuming that it's a joint venture agreement that you are having a negotiation on, you have discussed, and the area of disagreement is in terms of the property, the description of properties to be developed on the property. Mr. A wants fully detached, Mr. B wants semi-detached. Now this is where there is disagreement. So you need, your negotiation will now be based on these areas of disagreement. That takes us to the number 4 position on what to do. That is, you troubleshoot all the disagreements so that you'll be able to have a conclusive discussion, conclusive agreement, and then take conclusive decision on each and every one of them. Okay, do we want a common area? Do you want to access the property from both ends? Mr. A wants to have just one gate, just one entrance. Mr. B wants everybody to have their boat. So you need to troubleshoot those areas of agreement and agree on it. So the moment you're able to agree on it, summarize, and you release it in writing, that's when you have your joint venture agreement. Don't start writing joint venture agreement when you still have some areas of disagreement. is when you have been able to negotiate, discuss, and conclude on those areas that have not been agreed on. Once you are able to agree on them, then you can successfully continue with your joint venture agreement. All right, so this is how we work. All right, and this is how it works when it comes to phases of negotiation. Remember, I mentioned number one as, can you echo that? All right, I can see you. All right, so we have our number one, the establishing of our joint objectives. Number two, we identify areas of agreement. Number three, we identify areas of disagreement, and we troubleshoot the areas of disagreement. And finally, we agree, we summarize, and we ensure there is an acceptance. Very important. Acceptance is very important in negotiation. If you are done with negotiation, when you go home, you're sending an email, you want to put it forward on each area that you have had discussion, negotiated, and concluded, accepted by both parties. You put it forward. You will say, in so and so meeting held so and so, it was agreed as follows. You mention them. If this represents our negotiation, kindly confirm by signing or responding to this email. And that is it. You have your acceptance. Very important. Why do we need to have acceptance in negotiation? That will form basis of our next video. Please remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do that so that you understand the basis of acceptance in negotiation. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next. Thank you.